Hey folks, we're going to get started in just 1 minute. If you want to make a small comment where we can see the screen or just give us a thumbs up that you are on with your children, we are going to start our physical education class for all of our self-homeschool mandated children in the area. So just let us know you're there and we'll get started in 1 minute. Hey folks, it's Master Brent Crisci here, and as promised, I am trying to help out as we all pull together to get through this unprecedented crisis. And one of the challenges obviously has been that we cannot gather in groups. We had to shut our dojos down for in-person classes at the end of last week, and our gyms and fitness centers had to shut down in person this week. So we've gone to online Zoom classes for our martial arts programs. And one of my friends, Tony Fournier down in Portland, suggested something. We were doing a little Zoom meeting on what we can do for our communities. One was that all of the kids are home right now, trying to be homeschooled by people who either don't have the background time or the facility. So we thought it would help out. I was an educator. I worked at Monmouth Academy for a number of years. Back in college, my educational background was actually education, physical education, minor in special ed. So I've been a professional educator for over 30 years, and this class is a phys ed program. I've been teaching in the phys ed programs around New England for my whole life. They'll often have me come in. So we thought this would be a great way to get some of the kids at home active and to give you guys a little break as parents. So I'm going to get started in just 1 second. I want to give you the disclaimer, if you will. Please make sure they have plenty of room to move around, and I'm going to present a bunch of stuff. Obviously, I'm going to use martial arts for fitness. It's what I do and love, but you do whatever you're comfortable with. So at home, kids, if there's something you know you shouldn't be doing or isn't good for you, just substitute, just like we do here at the dojo. So the idea is just to get moving. The more active we are physically, this is a medical fact, the higher and more efficient our immune system operates. So just the act of exercising increases your immune system's ability to fight off things like, viruses or whatever might be on your mind. And lastly, I'm already seeing messages privately that I look different today. The camera adds a lot of muscle, I heard. No, that's not it? Oh no, I'm a little lighter. I want to lead by example in all ways for my children, my students in the community. I was told there is a percentage risk drop, or up for, I should say, men who have facial hair. So I haven't shaved all the way in many, many years, but I want to set an example, and I checked with the CDC and the doctors, and they said there is a percentage risk higher for facial hair on men to catch the virus and hold it. So just to be extra safe, today I am all baby skin smooth, so that's my reason I look different. All right, we're going to get started. Everybody's ready at home. Make sure you have some room to move around. The idea here is just to get the body loosened up and warmed up. Being that we're not running group online classes at the facility anymore, I turned the heat off, save money of course. So it is very cold here right now. I am ready to get moving. So I can't hear you. And I can't see you because I'm doing this solo for now. And so I'm just going to keep going and hope you all are doing great. So we're going to start. I always start at the top of the head and work my way down with phys ed classes. It's easy to remember. We don't miss any parts. So everybody put your hands right on your waistline where your belt would go. Take your head. Just go from side to side. All right. So even if you're in a nice warm house, forward and back, it's good to remember just because you're warm doesn't mean your muscles, tendons, ligaments are warm. Let's roll the shoulders towards me and away from me. And I'm sure I have some dojo parents out there having even though we're doing live classes daily for our students on Zoom, I hope some of my students are also jumping on the phys ed. So if there's any technical issues, please feel free to call the dojo and let me know. Ironically, the internet is out today because I'm relying on it now, of course. Kids, cross your arms now. So again, I'm doing this via my phone, and I hope it's going well on your end. Now we're going to take our feet, put them in place, keep our arms out, and twist the body. We're going to start with arms straight, and then we're going to bend them. So just bend 90 degrees at the elbow. I also love to give prizes out. So I think I'm going to give some prizes out at the end. I'll review it. You have to make a comment. So the first question, to make sure they stay for the whole workout, what Karate Kid movie is this technique from? This is drum technique from the Karate Kid series. There were 4 movies. If you can answer correctly which technique is drum technique from, I'll go through all the winning answers and I'll randomly draw a prize at the end. So just a little incentive. All right, now we're going to try to think warm again because like I said, it's about 55 in here. We're going to do a little hula that I learned when I took the team to Hawaii. So it's real important you keep your knees bent, guys. Whenever you're doing any exercises, really, the knees are real weak on the sides. Anybody who's a football fan knows who played the game. And in martial arts, too, we have to guard them. My right knee, full knee reconstruction. So we want to make sure when we're accessing the body like this, make sure you go both ways. We don't want your top half to unscrew and flop around the floor at home. Very good. All right. Nice. So now we're just going to go for a march in place. Now, if you can see my feet, I don't lift my foot all the way up the floor, so this is mega low impact, very popular. So hopefully, maybe, just maybe, some parents are leading by example and taking this class with their children. Boy, that would be great. I'd love to see video or pictures of that too. So, you know, I am obviously isolating, self-isolating like everybody should be. So I'm not seeing all my kids in person every day and the families. I miss them. So yeah, send some pictures and maybe we'll give out a prize for best picture too. All right, now we're going to just bring the arms up. Okay, this is called guard position. Just put them even. The way I teach my students, make a triangle from your third eye and close your hands. And that's just a generic guard position. And now, guys, what we want to do is we want to get our heart rate up a little bit. That's cardiovascular or aerobic. Aerobic means with oxygen. So I need oxygen when I'm jogging or running or swimming, biking, oxygen. Anaerobic is when many years ago now, as a bodybuilder, that's muscle that's strong, okay? So anaerobic without oxygen, weightlifting, not long endurance types. Now, with hands up, guys, I want you to try this. Just step forward with one foot, come back, then the other. So I'm going to do right and then left forward and right, nice and light. So you have to stomp like an elephant. As I learned, competing off and on for over 30 years in sport karate, you want to take care of your joints so they'll take care of you down the road. Very good. We're going to do 4 more. And I only count both feet as 1. So that's 2 more. And then 1 more. Awesome. All right. And again, phone hasn't rung. Light's still on. So I assume you're all still moving with me and alive and well. All right, like I said, I like to do martial arts as my fitness because I love martial arts. Plus, I love to double dip if I can. Be efficiency-wise, I'm going to get exercise and I'm going to get a martial skill, a karate skill I'm going to get better at by practicing it. So again, we're going to start out, just spread your feet out a little bit, maybe twice shoulder width, bend the knees, cross the arms in front, and we're just going to try to lower our legs while keeping our spine nice and straight. So if I demonstrate this from the side, you see that my back and my head are nice and straight. And you can't see it, but I can. There's a guy in the mirror with a really weird baby face now. I didn't recognize him at first. This might take a day or 2 to get used to it. All right, guys, so that's bending. Now we're going to take that same posture. Now, if you do karate, or maybe you've done, I've taught hundreds of thousands of kids across the state. You might not recognize me without my biker gear. I'm also the Bully Buster. So I'm setting up, by the way, a Bully Buster event for Live 2. They asked me, we had to cancel 3 events this month, unfortunately, with Riding Steel, Bikers Against Bullying, because the schools aren't open. So I'm going to do a live Bully Buster event, but the reason I bring it up is that we work a lot of different things in the schools, and I come in and give little bullying self-defense tips. So anyways, this is for those students that would recognize a kibadachi. Kibadachi or horse riding posture. It's good for exercise, and it's usually how all styles of martial arts train their basics. So we're going to sit in that and bring the hands up. Now, I'm going to show you how to make a good fist. I don't want you to hurt yourself. Not that you should be hitting anything at home right now. This particular phys ed workout is completely non-contact. Now, when I do my martial arts classes, we are showing contact drills. A lot of my students have home practice equipment, or you could just use a little couch pillow or something. But for today, guys, please don't make mom and dad mad and start punching the walls or the doors or the cat or anybody else. So, fist, open the hand, fold it, okay, at the second set of knuckles. Fold it one more time, and then take your thumb and lock it in. So again, that's 1, 2, 3. Okay? And when we strike, we want a flat wrist. So you don't want to hit like this and hit those knuckles. You want to hit with these two knuckles. So maintain a flat wrist. Okay? And even to the ear, it's important we encourage good posture and good habits. Because the habits we make are the habits that we take with us into life. All right. So we're going to sit on the horse. We're going to have our hands up. And we're going to start with a little exercise. Just a basic jab punch. So we're going to put our two knuckles out and then back. Notice my elbow points down. A lot of people, when I teach boxing, they do this. And then I hit them in the ribs because it's wide open down there. So I want to teach you guys at home, keep your elbow down and just extend out and extend out. And right now it's very loose. So why don't you guys get in your stance, you can do this with me. I don't want to do all the work myself. 1, 2. Good. 1, 2. Now karate. All right, we're back. Nobody called either, by the way. We're my parents. Yes, the light went off, so on the flash, my phone clicked in and did something. So again, I am without a director for this physical ed class. I'll try to get one in. Live Zoom, we have a tech director and a production manager and all sorts of stuff. Anyways, where were we? We were in a horse stance, and we had our hands on guard, and we're throwing a punch and throwing a punch, nice and relaxed. I don't want to throw it hard out to the ear because that pulls on the joints. And again, our purpose today is get the blood flowing, keep the joints lubricated. There we go, from the horse, okay? So this is a training posture so that you understand if you ever want to do martial arts, you shouldn't fight from this stance. It's not a good idea. This is for training only. Very nice, very nice. Good, shake out the legs. And I want to keep you moving. Like I said, I'm going to try to get a bit of an aerobic conditioning workout in. Not total, but good for kids. Aerobic, we already learned, was with oxygen, with the heart going. So we're going to come back here. We're going to get our feet under our shoulders. Now, I don't know whether you're seeing my right or my left foot, but I'm going to put my right foot back because I'm a right-handed fighter. See, so that's called a box stance. If we lift the heel up, it's a boxer stance. So from the side, it looks like this. So nice, comfortable posture. All right, from here, we can throw the jab, but now we do the opposite hand. It's called a power punch because it's coming from the back. And then when we switch, the jab changes. So if I was a southpaw, that's a left-handed fighter. My right hand, the weaker of the two, is forward for defense, and the power hand would be my left if I was left hands in the rear. Okay, so let's get the arms going. We'll get our feet back underneath us for now. Remember that fist I showed you? 1, 2, 3, lock it down. Take those and point them down. Now, put one on top of the other and make it so the knuckles are a pyramid, like this. And now switch them. Pretty simple. Right over left, left over right. Right over left, left over right. It's a circular motion. Now I want you to continue to do that a little faster each time. So each time I go, it goes a little faster and a little faster. Only as fast as you can. How fast you go isn't relevant. What is important is that you are going, that you are moving. If you're just joining in, make sure you're safe while you're doing this. We want everybody to be healthy. We want the kids to be active. So just keep rolling it, keep rolling it, keep rolling it. A little faster? Yeah. If you want a little extra, start doing the march that I showed you in the beginning. Heels up only. So that just gives you a little more aerobic work. Keep going a little faster, a little faster. Now you can start to bob and weave a little bit. So this was what I used to do on the speed bag. Okay, so this is a speed bag drill, but it's a great way to get the arms moving, work the fast twitch muscle fibers. All right, good, shake it out. So I call that speed ball drill. Everybody has a different name for it, but it's a great way to increase your hand speed. Now I want to show you a little coordination drill that my coach used to make me do with that. And be careful. This is one of those things you could hurt yourself just working out by yourself. We're going to take those fists same way, drop them, pyramid style, one over the other, but this time we're going to do it towards our face. This is for exercise only, so a little faster, but be careful. I don't want you to bop yourself in the nose. That's not how mine was got looking like this. All right, a little faster, doing good. Great, a little faster. Again, if you want a little more, start on the march. Good. And as fast as you can. We'll do a little burnout, fast as you can. Get them rolling. Oh, that's awesome. And shake it out. All right, cool. I hope you're still with me, doing good. Like I said, for this particular broadcast, I have to do it on the cell phone. The internet is down. If there's anybody with Consolidated Communications out there, get my dojo up and running. I've got students to teach. It was worth a try. All right, we're going to get our legs involved. We're going to go back to that box stance. So feet underneath, drop the right foot back. Hands I practice on guard. It's a good habit, okay? Also, you're using the muscles. So even though we're going to do a little something with the legs, it doesn't mean we can't be exercising the arms at the same time. So this is called turtle shell guard. Some of you might be into MMA, mixed martial arts fighting. I was there for the first UFCs. My instructor was actually the judge. So big shout out to Soki Michael D. Pasquale Jr. He was one of the first judges for the UFC back in the 90s. And so this is a turtle shell guard. And what you're doing is this is when you get overwhelmed or you don't have time to do what you would normally do. Which, hey, has anybody ever been surprised? Happens. So all we're going to do is we're going to bring the knee up as high as we can into our chest. So you young guys should be able to bring that knee right to the chest. Some of us old guys have more obstacles or metal parts. So you're going to bring the knee up, and at the same time, you're going to bow the head and turn your hands in. So the reason it's called turtle shell, guys, you ever see a turtle? When you scare it, what does it do? It brings all those limbs in and the head into the guard in the shell. So 1, turtle shell, and then back. 2, turtle shell, back. Good. 3, I like to do 8. That's a magic number here. 4, 5, guard. 6, no cheating, I see you. 7, 8. All right, we're going to switch other foot. So even though I wasn't a left-handed fighter, I learned in sport kickboxing to fight southpaw. And the reason I did that, it gave me a distinct advantage in the ring to be able to switch up. So one of the people that, well, don't worry about it. I forgot it's a phys ed class. I teach a lot of martial arts, so I start talking about history, and the students are going, sensei. So knee up and guard. We're going to bring the hands in, head down, knee up, and guard. So back, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Very good, very good. Keep breathing. We'll take 3 deep breaths down. Make sure you get oxygen. So put your hands here. Breathe in, out, in, out, in, out. Very good. Nice job. Give yourself some energy. Hey, if you're just coming in, you missed half the workout. What's up with that? I know you're not at school, but I'm going to save this and I'll share it and rebroadcast it on Facebook. So if this time wasn't convenient or you came in late, you can do it with your child again. You can repeat it daily because you want to keep them moving. Like I said at the beginning, the more exercise you get, the more efficient and higher your immune system operates at. So this is defense too. It's self-defense against one of the biggest threats we're facing right now. All right, so that was a turtle shell guard. I just saw a little message. Yes, we are going to give out more prizes. So I said I do prizes because I love giving kids prizes. So the first one was a question about the Karate Kid movie. So let's go with, I talked about the UFC. What was the name of the family to dominate the UFC for the first 8 UFCs? They really, really did amazing. They were one of the founders. They're a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu family. So I'm sure some of the MMA fans are going to jump on this one. So I'll take all the correct answers from that. And tonight I will pick randomly one and somebody will get a prize. Oh, I heard a ding. I heard a lot of dings. All right, let's get moving again. We're going to get back into march. Make sure you're bending the knees, hands up, and we did the forward punch, what was called the jab. Now we're going to work the uppercut. So that's a circular motion. Comes, and it should come at an angle. So we don't want to go straight. That's not how your body moves. Think of the fetal position. So I want you to just make a circle, almost like you were going to punch yourself right in the face, but don't. Punch yourself next to your face. So we're going to go up, and we're going to follow through, because remember, our purpose today is conditioning, exercise. Okay? That's our primary goal. And then if we get secondary benefits of combat skill, then so be it. Self-defense ability, nice. So, up and over. Keep going. We're going to do 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice job. So that's a full uppercut. Now, I like to put the tools together. When I teach martial arts with the kids, I try to encourage their imagination, get them involved in the thinking process. And so I tell them, I use the example of a Lego set. This is a big Lego set of skills and tools, like different colored and shaped blocks, and you can put them together and combine them in any way that works for you. So that's what we're giving you. The hook punch will be another Lego set piece. Important to stay hydrated, right? So the hook punch is a circle, but it's a circle that goes this way, guys. So we'll go back to neutral. So again, this circle, like I was going to punch myself in the face, but don't, goes by the head, by the head. So that's the hook punch. From the side, by the head, by the head, by the head, by the head. All right, so everybody with me? In my head, I heard 25 kids yell, "Yes, Sensei." 1, 2. By the head, elbow up. By the head, elbow up. Really stretch it out. Put your hips into it. Put your back into it. Good. Okay, get stronger. Believe it or not, bathing suit season is going to be here before you know it. I know we had 8 inches of snow 2 days ago, but trust me in Maine, you know we don't have spring. We have winter, that 2 weeks of mud, and then summer. Okay, 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice job. All right, so that's your hook. Now you have your 3 basic tools to exercise with and work your boxing skills with. So let's take up that box stance we showed you. You remember on the square. Hands up on guard from the triangle. And we're going to do a jab, power punch. Front hand, back hand. Boom, boom. So when I say move, it's a 2-punch combination. Those are called combos in the sport. Move, boom, boom. Move. If you want extra for the aerobic, the air, oxygen use, pump the legs. Pump the legs onto the ball of feet. 1, 2. Ready? Move. Go. 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 Nice. Go. 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 Remember, we want to be ambidextrous. That's a frog that can breathe out of water. No, ambidextrous. That's amphibian. Ambidextrous, both hands. So switch other foot forward. That becomes the jab, the lead, and then the power. So 1, 2 combo. Move. 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 4 more now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. Shake it out. And again, parents, if you're helping your kids, I hope you are, don't worry about the form. It's the least important thing. Okay, we're not training for Rocky 27 right now. We're just training, to move, to get some fun skills, and to make sure we're being active. Because having to stay home so much does not induce activity, sadly. So when the weather's beautiful, get outside. But this is another opportunity. We'll keep doing this, all right? So I'm going to keep doing this. You let me know. If there's a bigger demand, I'll add more classes. Like I said earlier, Tony Fournier's doing it down in Portland. Our Winthrop man, Ryan Chamberlain, is doing it out in Winthrop from his United Fitness location twice a week. A lot of opportunities to keep your kids active. All right. Here we go, guys. Let's do a different combo. Let's do the hook punch off the lead hand and then the uppercut off the rear hand. So it's hook, uppercut, 2-punch combo, and move. Nice and loose, move. There you go, move. Balls of the feet, move. Looking good, move. Move. Nice, 2 more. Move. Nice. Switch your feet. Remember, both sides are going to be like the frogs. Amphibian. 1, 2. And I want you to turn into that uppercut. 1, 2. There it is. 1, 2. Move. Boom. Move. 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 Keep breathing. Move. Keep swinging. Move. Don't hit the lamp. Move. Don't hit the cat. Move. And definitely don't hit the dog. I love dogs. All right, guys. We're doing great, guys. Believe it or not, we've been going for about 25 minutes now already. So it goes by, and that's why I do this stuff. We're having fun. So we want to start stretching, and what we do is a brief cool down. I don't have to do a lot of cool down in here. Like I said, it's about 55. So I want you to reach up with your hands, make a triangle, bring it down in front of you, and then out. And then down to the side. And that's how we bow out if we're doing karate. So take your hands up, out. We'll bring them in and push. Give a little push and a little pull if you know a wrestler's grip. Nice. Reach up with one hand over the head, other hand over the head. Ho, ho. I call this the ho, ho, ho. Grab your hips. Push your belly way out. So that's our ho, ho, ho Santa Claus stretch. Okay, push your belly way out. Nice. Also, get up on the balls of your feet, work your balance. So you can really work on your escaping skills. All right, and last, we're going to march slowly. Cup your hands just where your belt mount would be, or belly button. Breathe in, out. In the nose, out the mouth. 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 Nice. Loosen up, shake it out. If you want to work on flexibility, one of my coaches for my whole life, really now, my whole adult life, Superfoot Bill Wallace, undefeated middleweight champion of the world, has always told me do more stretching after your workout than before. Most people do it during the warm-up. He said for flexibility, you want to stretch at the end when your muscles are warm and tired. So I highly recommend that if you want to do some stretching, keep stretching. But I said I keep this to 30 minutes, and I'm going to. Remember, we have 2 questions out. You want one more? Okay, one more for a prize. Let's see, we did the Karate Kid question. We did the UFC question. So let's do a question. Let's do a little, one's going to make you do a little history work. My birthday was last week. Okay, it was on March 19th. Tell me why my birthday is connected to my middle name. That's a little research one. Why is my birthday, March 19th, connected to Brent J. Crisci, my middle name? I always ask the students in the dojo this, and I get some funny answers. So I'll take all the correct answers tonight, and I'll have someone randomly select a winner. So we have 3 prizes going out. I'm going to do this again. I'll definitely do it next Thursday. If it's a large demand, I'll end the class. Something else I'm doing right now, and I'm just going to let you know, obviously it's completely up to you. This is free into the community. If you want to do full-time martial arts classes right now, but you weren't a student, since we have gone interactive online with Zoom, where I can see them and hear them, they can see and hear me, we're running a full schedule. I'm allowing people who weren't students to join for the duration of this homeschool period. So for $49, I'll let you have 4 weeks of classes, online, interactive, live. And all you do is contact me. If you want, I'll even mail your kid a uniform so you can dress up at home. It's just a little something I hope to give a more structured workout and activity for kids who are missing so much structure right now. So if you're interested in that, just catch up with me. If not, keep tuning back for the PE workouts. Let your friends and family know, I should say, easy for me to say, because we want to keep those kids moving. Okay, we're going to get to the end of this. We're all going to get through it. And at the end of it, I'd like smarter, healthier kids. I don't want it to be an excuse for them to have become apathetic or inactive. So one of the ways we're going to do that is give them fun and structured activities. Here's one. So Phys Ed with Master Brent J. Crisci. It'll be happening. Also, you can check online. Like I said, Sean Ryan Chamberlain, United Fitness in Winthrop is doing it. Tony Fournier down in the Westbrook, Portland area is doing it. We're all just trying to keep our kids going. So also, as the Bully Buster, I'll be setting up a Bully Buster clinic, little Bully Buster activity. So that would be not just the physical skills, but the mental awareness and the spiritual and all the good stuff mixed together. So anyways, I just love to share. I love to teach. And so I thank you if you tuned in for this opportunity to get a little workout with me. I spent way too much time at the computer these last 2 weeks too, because everything has to be online. So it's great to move around. Thank you so much. Again, Master Brent Crisci. I'm here at the United Martial Arts Academies. If you want more info, catch up with me on Facebook, email, or the dojo phone's still on. Give me a call. I am checking it daily, and I look forward to seeing you guys on the mat.